Chrissy, thank you. The NTSB is in Santee today to help the investigation into the deadly plane crash. That flight was headed to Kearney Mesa after taking off from Yuma. The crash destroyed 2 homes and damaged a dozen more.
The pilot of that Cessna and a UPS driver died when the plane came down in a neighborhood. UPS is identifying that driver as Steve Kruger, who worked for the company for 30 years. He'll be honored with a moment of silence today at 12:14. That's 24 hours after that crash. And the crash prompting heroic acts from several people in that neighborhood. Fox 5 Jacqueline Sarkeesian is outside the crash site this morning. Jacqueline, good morning to you.
Hi, good morning to you as well. Yes, neighbors are still very distraught after what happened in their neighborhood yesterday. I was just speaking to a resident who didn't want to go on camera. She was walking her dog and she was telling me, hey, I think the UPS driver oftentimes fed my dog biscuits. That's just the type of person he was. Somewhat of a family member, I guess you would say, to a lot of these neighbors here. They saw him on a daily basis. Their children had nicknames for him. So a lot of people still shaken up, understandably so. But like you mentioned, we saw a lot of neighbors just springing into action without any hesitation to help other neighbors who were possibly trapped inside of their homes, especially when that was burning. And we got some video of that. Take a look.
Is anybody in the house? Can they get out? Is anybody home? Is anybody inside? Hey, come on! Get out of the house!
Yeah, so you can see from this video, a number of people went rushing to the homes that were fully engulfed in flames. They found a side window that wasn't burning to see if anyone was still inside of this one specific home. They called out and a woman's voice responded as she was desperately searching for her missing dog. The woman was pulled out of the window while a thick plume of smoke can be seen emerging from the front of her house. For the most part, she's okay. She has some burns. The same thing goes for her husband, who was able to find the dog. We did speak to a neighbor this morning who was kind of just in awe, but not totally in awe, over the heroic acts that his neighbors did to help save fellow neighbors.
Literally, it looks like a bomb went off over there. I mean, how nobody died in those homes, which I think is what I heard, is a miracle. It's a miracle. And that's another thing. You see that video of those people that are rescuing those people. That was so cool. That's this city. This city is awesome. They don't care. They just run right out and help. And I hope I would have done the same thing, but who knows?
And it's really interesting, Christina, and remarkable to see here in person that it's truly a miracle that home that was burning, those 2 people who were inside were rescued safely, just a few burns on them for the most part. So a lot of the people here, you know, they're coming together and neighbors helping neighbors. That's kind of the sentiment that a lot of people have been telling us here this morning. Back to you.
And I don't know about you, but for many of us who have, friends who live in Santee, I mean, I was texting my friends like, are you anywhere near this crash site? Let me know. And I have a friend who lives, she says, about a mile away, but she heard it. And her son actually witnessed the plane coming down as he was playing in the playground. So this is affecting even more than just, the folks right on that street too.
Definitely. And that neighbor that I just spoke to said at first we were fearful that the plane was going to crash at the high school, which is very close to this neighborhood. So he said that could have been so much more worse. I also want to mention, Christina, for the victims that did lose their homes, there's already GoFundMe pages set up for them. We do have a link on our website. If you go to fox5sandiego.com, just click the Scene On tab. And for anyone watching this and you feel the need and you want to help these people rebuild their lives, you can just click on those links and do so.
And I don't doubt so many of us would want to help. So Jacqueline, thank you for that update.